Welcome back. Well, not even welcome back. Yeah, welcome back to all you who have been enjoying the live streaming brought to you by Sports Canada TV, but also welcome sports fans from coast to coast to coast, soccer fans in particular. You're joining us here today for a preliminary round match in the Jubilee Trophy on the women's side between Team Quebec and Team BC. This is all part of the Toyota National Championships here in 2019. This is going to be a doozy. Both these teams here now have 2 wins and no loss and no draw records, so they have equal records in the win column. But if they tie, if Quebec needs to win this game in order to move on to the gold medal, and BC needs to tie or win because of goal differential. So Quebec needs to pull this out straight out for a win, while BC can make the gold medal with a tie or a win. My name is Ian Chater. I'll bring you the play-by-play along with cameraman Daryl Redmond. We have play on the go here now. We have the team from BC playing in their white jerseys, black shorts, and white socks, while the team from Quebec are in their all-red kit, red jersey, red shorts, red socks. And the team from Quebec is going to be playing from left to right on your screen in the first half, while the team from BC is going to from right to left. Should be a great challenge. There's a lot at stake here today. Some great soccer action since Wednesday here in, all over the 4 venues that are hosting these games, but particularly here in Conception Bay South here at Topsail Field. This is the field which it's called the Conception Bay South Soccer Association. I'm the president of the association and proudly hold that role. And I must say so ourselves. We've been doing pretty good getting these games off on time, and the weather has cooperated tremendously. Another beautiful Saturday afternoon here. It's a fall day, probably around 12, 13 degrees, a little bit of a breeze, but the players love it. Fans do it as well, so sit back and enjoy this doozy. So Quebec with possession. The Quebec team is being represented by the Royal Select Beauport team, while the team from British Columbia are being represented by the Coquitlam Metro Ford Soccer Club. The keeper for Quebec is Joël Maras, number 22. The keeper for BC is Emily Wilson, number 45. Both teams feeling each other out here early in the half. Nice run here now by Quebec, trying to get that ball put to the top of the penalty area for a shot, but that goes out for a goal kick. Wilson will do the honors. Quebec has played on this pitch already on day 1. On that day, Quebec took on Nova Scotia. As a matter of fact, it was the first game played here at the Topsail Field in Conception Bay South, and Quebec were victorious 1-0. Here's Quebec with possession. Number 18, she was pressured. Sophie Barassa loses possession. Here comes BC on the attack. Ball's crossed and put out of bounds. Put out of the ballpark altogether. So a corner kick here now for BC. I didn't see the number of the player now taking the corner. Thought it was looked like number 10. Shepherd, but oh, that curved in there, almost came in on the near post. I was right. That was Shepherd that took the corner. Here comes Quebec on the attack. Looks like foul on the play. Quebec free kick. Nice ball through. Oh, number 15 couldn't corral it on Quebec. Blouin. She did get it second time though. Blouin to the top of the 18. Here's BC breaking out. Taking chase is Gaspar Fier. Back to our keeper, Maras. I'd like to welcome all the viewers of this live stream, brought to you by Sports Canada TV. Hope all the family, friends, and supporters of both these teams are enjoying watching it wherever you are in this world. Two well-coached teams, no doubt. Congratulations on both teams for winning their provincial titles to make it here to Newfoundland Labrador for these Toyota National Championships. Dion gets it back to her keeper. Keeper puts it out to Gaspar Fier. The point. Gaspar Fier looking for some room. Trying to get the ball far. Intercepted by number 6, Aguilar. The offside flag is up. The point. Quebec trying to control this tempo of play, keeping possession, trying to look for that opportunity. Tries to go down that left side to no avail, intercepted. Okay, we have a little bit of a break here now for BC. Taking chase is number 11, Melvin. Gets that ball across, but goes into the side of the net for a goal kick. Again, both these teams with 2 wins, 0 losses, and 0 ties in this short competition. 8 teams in the women's competition, 4 and 2 divisions of 4. So you play a round robin. You get to play 3 games, and then the top team in each division will play. The top team in A will play the top team in B for the gold. Second in both divisions will play for bronze, and then the third place will play for 5th and 6th, and the 4th place will play for 7th and 8th. So these 2 teams with a 2-0 record, if Quebec wins this game, they'll go straight to the gold medal game. However, BC, due to goal difference, they could tie or win this game and go to the gold medal. I know some of the I know we're hosting at 9:30 tomorrow morning here at Tops of Field, 9:30 local time. We have the 5th and 6th place game for women, and at this time it's going to be Team Ontario against Team Nova Scotia. Nova Scotia just played on this field prior to this match, and they won 2-0 over Manitoba. I don't think we saw Ontario up here yet in the women's competition. I don't believe we have. I know we had the Ontario men. Here's Lapointe. Strong midfielder for Team Quebec. Number 6 pushed that across. Aguilar, that intercepted. Back into possession of Quebec. Well done by number 4, Lapointe. That's Anne-Sophie Lapointe. Keep that ball into play. Here's a shot. Well over the top of the net and wide. Good build up to it though. They can take some positives out of that. 10 minutes gone in the first half. Still no score. Ball's out to center. Tremblay. Back to Barassa. Barassa back to Maras. Back line keeping possession. Worked their way up now to the left-hand side. Cuts back in. Nice ball, nice switch. Just a little bit too much on it for number 4. And Sophia Lapointe. Jennifer Torrey with the throw in. She has it back on her foot, looking for her teammates. Ball's going back and forth. And Sophie Lapointe with the throw in. Puts it back at the feet. Lapointe looking for Lapointe. So that was Kim. That was Gabrielle Lapointe, number 9, looking for number 4. And Sophie Lapointe. Kim Tremblay looking to make something happen. Intercepted. Here comes BC on the attack. Nice ball into the corner. Beautiful ball. Taking chase. Number 6, Roxanne Dion. Ball rolls out for a BC throw-in. Uchaz gets that down. Uchaz, number 18, the captain of the BC team. The captain of the team for Quebec is their keeper, Joelle Maras. That rolls out for a goal kick. Still no score here. Very important match to how everything shifts out for tomorrow's medal games and placing games. Here's Quebec on the attack, intercepted. Tremblay back to her keeper. Quebec's record, like I said, was 2-0. They beat Nova Scotia 1-0, and then they beat Manitoba 2-0. While British Columbia's 2-0 record was built off a 5-0 victory over Manitoba and a 2-0 victory over Nova Scotia. Throw in BC, deep inside the Quebec end. And the ball comes into the hands of... That was a goal kick. It went out. Quebec had to be on their toes then. A little bit of pressure then from the right side from BC. There's Tremblay trying to get that ball down. Here's number 9 Lapointe. Outside the number 4 Lapointe. Nice ball down to the left side. It's put off for a throw in. Big switch over here to number 6. Aguilar on the attack. Going down the left side is 13. Torrey couldn't catch up to it. Gabrielle Lapointe. Coming back for the ball is 16. Genois still with the ball on her foot. Gaspar Fier looking upfield. Dion. Back to Gaspar Fier. Looking again down on that left corner. Go back on the attack. Something's building up here. You can almost sense it. Broken up though. Ball's pushed out far. Nice play there by Aguilar. Ball goes back to the keeper for Quebec. As they try again now to build something up. They need a win here in this match in order to make it to the gold medal. And it's a free kick. Play on the far left side of the field. BC takes possession. Here's Shepherd. Tremblay on the run. Here she comes, putting the ball through. There's a shot on net. It's blocked. Put down the field. 2 ways to get out of danger. That was number 6 to put that down the field. Aguilar. A little over 18 minutes gone in this first half. Still no score. Blouin into Facette. Facette keeps control. Lapointe. Over to Lapointe. Tremblay plays a strong game for that Quebec team. Both these teams are very strong. Out of bounds for a throw in. Foul on the play just outside the 18. They're on the left-hand side of the penalty area. See what Quebec can do with this. See if they can take their take the opening lead. Looks like it's going to be Tremblay. I believe that's 3 in the box there for BC. Maybe 4. No, there's 4. Everyone's still trying hard. Quebec is trying hard to get the shot on net wall. BC is trying hard to keep the ball out of the net. Still 0-0. Ball's put down the center into the Quebec end of the field. Back to Morass. Possession back to BC, and they can't handle it, and it rolls off for a throw-in. All right, here's Quebec, still deep in their end. A little bit of mistake there. Shot on net. Goal kick, Quebec. Intercepted by BC, but given right back again. Both teams back and forth on the possession. Ball's put outside, but too far for Gabrielle Lapointe. Torrey downfield. Morass, keeper, comes out. Over to Gaspard Pierre. Tremblay. Barassa, back to Morass. Over to the far left side. Gaspard Pierre. Mercier loses control. Quebec keeps it though. Quebec come up the midfield. The point. Well done. Beautiful little play there by Bloin. Number 9, Tremblay. Gabriel Tremblay tries to get that, or Lapointe, sorry, tries to get that under control. Ball pushed down the field by BC, down the left-hand side. Rolls off for a throw-in for Quebec. Still no score. Coming up on the 25-minute mark of this first half action. Jubilee trophy match between BC and Quebec. Lots on the line here. This is the last day of the preliminary round of games. Both these teams 2-0. Quebec, if Quebec needs to win, they can make it right through to the final, while BC can either can tie or win and make it to the final based on goal differential right now. So a lot on the line. No real great chances for either team yet. Keepers haven't really been tested. Teams have been up around the penalty area for both on both opposing ends of the field, but nothing has come out of it. Ashley Melvin wind's picking up a little tiny bit here now in the afternoon here in Conception Bay South. You can't see where we are because the camera's always pointed out into the trees and the field and that area, but right behind us is Conception Bay, part of the Atlantic Ocean. We're right on the edge of it. All the teams that come up here to play from away, or doesn't even have to be from away, anywhere, love to come here to play. The scenery is beautiful. Clubhouse is great. The people are awesome. Great location to have a game of ball. It's always nice to have a bit of weather though too. And we've been blessed so far the first 4 days. There might be some moisture in the air the next two, but hey, we take what comes to us, right? Foul on the play here. Ref is speaking to number 15, Daphne Blouin. Doing the honors for the free kick is Courtney Shepard, center midfielder, number 10. Ball's put into the and gathered in there by Morass. See if she'll make a quick breakout. Puts it outside to 15. Blouin takes on her player. Still has the ball. Broken up there by the captain for BC. Here's Gabrielle. Things are going to get a little tighter, a little tenser as the time goes on in this match, especially for Quebec. They can't finish this game in a tie. They need to win to make it to the gold medal. And a little side note: this team, when we all hosted the senior national championships back in 2016, the team from this exact team here from Quebec won the gold medal on the women's side. So and I think the same team, if I was speaking to them, a lot of the players played on a team that came here in under 16 as well. Well, when they were all in under 16 and won the championship in Newfoundland. So they got a lot of successful history. Nice ball down the left side. Throw in for BC. Coming up on 30 minutes. First half, 0-0 BC, Quebec. Two annual powerhouses in the national championships for Jubilee Trophy. Here's 16. Genois trying to get a shot away. No luck. Pushed outside. Number 11, Ashley Melvin gets it down the field. Possession back to Quebec, though. Throw in for Quebec. Dion, number 6. Ball's put right back over here on the right side. As the Tula points, keep control of the point. Keep control of the point. That's a good one. That's a Freudian. Well done there by Anne-Sophie Lapointe. Coming back into play. Ball's in the box. In the penalty area, gathered in by Morass. Ball's put out to the right side. Dion. Good defensive play there. Flag is up. Offsides. Torrey being pressured. Number 9, number 9, Lapointe, did that one extra move. I think she should have known. She should have taken that shot when she first realized she should have, as opposed to hesitating. That rolls off for a throw-in for BC. Torrey, intercepted by Blouin. Here's Tremblay. Gaspar Fier. Bit of pressure there by number 10, Mercier. Made BC have to think quick and put the ball out. They're inside the penalty area. Here's Quebec looking for a shot. Ooh! Just missed the far right corner here. Would have been a very, very big goal for Quebec. They want to get the lead and keep the lead. 34 gone. Quebec ball. Here's Blouin. Look at the pressure. Too many touches maybe. Here's the shot. Nice low shot to the left side, left corner. Just at the 35-minute mark. Kim Tremblay, right foot. Power shot, 1-0 Quebec. As I said, they need to get the lead and keep the lead in order to make it to the gold medal tomorrow. Note, they can't make it with a tie. You could sense something was going to happen there from Team Quebec. They were putting the pressure on there in the last little bit. And their hard work has paid off. I thought it wasn't going to happen there. We had a little bit of a 2-on-1 action going. And the ball got bobbled, but then it came out to the top of the 18. Right place, right time was Tremblay. Here's Torrey for BC. They're going to have to put the pressure on now to look for that equalizer because the tie is good for them. But I'm sure they don't want a tie either. If they're going to the championship, they want to make sure they win all their games. They don't want anyone saying, yeah, but we tied them. Ball's back into play. The point. Here's the goal scorer, Tremblay. Kim Tremblay, number 8. Tremblay is putting the books. She almost got the Gordie Howe there going now. She got a goal and a yellow card. All she needs now is a red one, but you don't want to have that. You don't want to get a red card in this game. You want to be playing your last match tomorrow, whatever you're playing for, whether it's gold, bronze, or whatever placing. 38 minutes gone. $15 yards outside the 18. Courtney Shepherd going to take the free kick. 2 in the box, or 2 in the wall, I should say. Here we go. She elects to throw it in. Gets dropped right back out. On the attack is Quebec. Here's Blouin. Back in the middle of the field. Broken up. Still, Quebec has possession. See if BC now can tie this up before the end of the half. 6 minutes of regulation time left in the half, plus whatever added time. And that's going to go for a throw-in. Here's Quebec, the back line, pushes it back to Morass. Both these teams have had shutouts in both their wins. So Quebec still has the shutout streak going along, but BC, that streak has been broken with that 35-minute mark goal by Kim Tremblay. Less than 5 to play in regulation in this first half. Here's a shot. Easily gathered in by Morass. Here's Barassa. Into the point. Intercepted. They take the quick one and gathered in by Morass. Well done. Lexton played a short pass. Out to Tremblay. Out to the far left. Can number 11 track that down and keep it into play now? Roll goes off for a throw in. Facette couldn't catch up to it. Ball's high in the air. Uchaz puts it outside. Torrey. Aguilar. Quebec has possession again. Let's see how they play the rest of this game now. Are they going to be satisfied to just play a defensive game, or are they going to keep moving forward and trying to get more of a distance between them and the BC team with regards to goals? Number 7 is put in the books. Selena Lynn, number 7, gets her yellow. Get your name on the score sheet anyway. That's all I used to say. So we're just outside the top of the 18 penalty area, just to the left. Golden opportunity here now for Quebec, like I said, to put a little distance between them and this BC team. Quebec needs to win this game to make it to the gold. Here we go. Here's a shot. And that goes over the top. No harm done. Last minute of play in the first half. Ball's kept into play. Here's number 9, Tremblay, or the point. There's Tremblay, the goal scorer for Quebec. Up to number 4, the point. Lots of space here. Ball's put through. Referee has called a foul inside the penalty area. Looks like Quebec is going to get a PK, penalty kick, right at the 45-minute mark. One extra time being added on as per the fourth official. Here it is. Taking it is number 9, Gabrielle Lapointe. Keeper's on her line. Let's see how Emily Wilson makes out with this. This could be a huge goal. Huge. The keeper guessed right. The keeper guessed right, but to no avail. So number 9, Gabrielle Lapointe at 45. I think there's +1 minutes. So it's 2-0 Quebec. First half. Shouldn't be very much left here now. It'll probably start it off and it'll be the end of the half. There we have 2-0. The whistle blows at the half. So before we go for our 15-minute intermission, I'll give you a little update on how it went on. So at 35 minutes, Kim Tremblay, number 9, put the Quebec team up by 1. And as you just saw then, at the 45-minute mark in extra time, the Quebec was awarded a free kick or a penalty kick and made it 2-0 at the half. Hope you're enjoying this live streaming brought to you by Sports Canada TV as they present the Toyota National Championships for 2019. I'd like to thank the other national sponsors as well, Powerade, Tech, and the Government of Canada. My name is Ian Chater. We'll be back I'm doing the play-by-play in the second half as well, along with cameraman Daryl Redman. We'll be back in 15 to give you a second half action. Lots to be played for in the second half, so enjoy, go get yourself a snack, and I'll talk to you soon. Over and out. All right, we're back for second half action here at Conception Bay South at our Topsail Field. What a first half, I must say. We have Team BC in white, black, and white socks there on your left-hand side. They'll be shooting from left to right. And you got your Quebec team here all in red. They'll be shooting from right to left. They're up 2-0, Quebec is. This is a must-win game for Quebec in order for them to make it to the gold medal game tomorrow. BC, because of goal differential, all they needed was a tie to make it to the gold medal. But they got their work cut out for them now in the second half. Down 2-0 off a couple of goals. The first goal was from Kim Tremblay at the 35-minute mark. And then we had Gabrielle Lapointe with a PK at the 45+1 minute. All brought to you by Sports Canada TV as they present the Toyota National Championships for 2019. National partners for these tournaments, thank you for your sponsorships, are Toyota, Powerade, Tech, and the Government of Canada. And the 4 local sponsors for this tournament are the St. John Soccer Association, the Portrait Cove St. Philip Soccer Association, the Mount Pearl Soccer Association, and the Conception Bay South Soccer Association. And in Conception Bay South is where this game is being played this afternoon. Beautiful day for a game of ball. Fans are enjoying it, lots of action, good play. Both teams are really giving it all they got. Quebec has been lucky enough to put 2 up on the board, while BC is still looking for their first. They're the first 2 goals scored against BC in this tournament as they shut out the first 2 opponents. Not sure if there was any substitutions here during the... I'll look around and see if I see any unfamiliar numbers from the first half. Quebec looks the same, have the same number, same lineup out there. And let me see if BC, my apologies, BC, if they have any changes. Looks like number 19 is in the game for... I don't remember her coming in during any substitutions. The first is number 19, Santima, in the game for BC. Quebec with the throw in. Down in the BC end of the field. Yeah, it looks like that to be the only sub on the whole field is BC, unless they did it. I didn't realize it before. Number 19, Santima. Kristen Santima. Shot on net. Gathered in easily by the keeper for BC, Wilson. .3:35 local time. Lapointe down the right. Back to number 9, Lapointe. That's Gabrielle Lapointe. Scored on the penalty kick. They're late in the first half. And Sophie Lapointe puts it in. Looking for number 16. Never got to her. Broken up by Santima. Gaspar Fier into Lapointe. Being pressured there by the captain for the BC team, Uchaz. There's Tremblay, scored the first goal of the game. BC are having a difficult time getting out of their own end as Quebec puts the pressure on. Looking for that third one. That will really seal the deal, I think. Based on what I've seen on the back line here for Quebec. Seen them already earlier in the tournament. Very, very strong in the back line. Throw in. Tremblay. Back to Barassa. I say Barassa. I suppose I could say Borassa, right? That's the proper pronunciation. As I talk to myself, ooh, a shot, but that was blocked. I don't know if it hit the back of her teammate or it hit the BC player. Anyways, it didn't go in the net. It didn't make it to the net. Ball's up in the air high. Gaspar Fier, number 5, down on the ground. She's a big, big part of that back line. I think she rolled her ankle a little bit. One of those cool, calm, and collected players. So there's a foul on the play. Quebec ball. Rouen loses possession. Coming in hard is Tremblay. Well done. Playing a great game in that midfield. A great game. Between her and Gabrielle Lapointe, controlling that midfield beautifully. Wind's picking up a little bit. You can probably hear it in the microphone. BC tied up deep in their zone, gets it out a little ways up the field, but it's going to be a Quebec throw-in. Oh, it looks like we're gonna have a substitution here now first. No, maybe not. No. I thought that's what the whistle was for, but no, the referee is just telling Dion to move back a little bit down the field. Facette looking for her teammate on the right side. Facette has it back. Here's Tremblay. This Quebec team is very good with in close situations. Gaspar Fier. Too much for Dion. Substitution coming in here now for British Columbia. Coming out is number 6. Olivia Aguilar. And coming into the game was number 12, Chantel Bone. Big chase for the ball. That'll roll off for a goal kick. I hope I'm saying your name right. Bohne, Chantel Bon. Number 12 in the game. Ball's up in the air. Here comes Quebec. Under pressure again. I got to give it to this Quebec team. They are tough, tough, tough. They don't back down from anybody. 50-50 balls. You better be ready. Number 7. First time I got to see the number. That's Selena Lynn. Let's see what happens here now. Is she going to stay in the game? Coaching staff on BC are going to have to figure something out. I'd like to say hi to all our Canada soccer representatives up at Topsail Field today. Canada Soccer have been a great group to work with. Really helpful in putting off these national tournaments. It's definitely it's a good partnership when you got the local organizing committee and Canada Soccer working to put off these championships. I was at the ones in Saskatoon last year. That was well done as well. A lot of work goes into these to put off these tournaments, and kudos to everyone for doing such a great job. Free kick here now for BC. Well outside the 18 though. Still down 2-0. They need to get one here. A little over 12 minutes gone in the second half. 57 gone in the match. Fissette down the right side. Looking for Blouin. And Sophie Lapointe takes the throw in. On top of the penalty area. Shot by Fissette. That was blocked. Foul on the play there with the showing the cleats. Dangerous play. Here's Wilson. Put right back down in the BC end. Ball's high up in the air. Gaspar Fier puts the ball back in. Like I said, it's a really, really well coached, it's a really good team from Quebec, no doubt about it. They come out here and play to win. They leave it all on the field. BC got to get up that other end of the field so they can try to get at least one goal. You got to get one before you can get two. They only need a tie to move on to the gold. So it's not like they need 3 to win. 2 will do it for them, but you got to get one first. The BC team is being represented by the Coquitlam Metro Ford Soccer Club, while the Quebec team is being represented by the Royal Select Beauport. Here's the free kick. They're all lined up on top of the penalty area. Ball's up in the air. Cleared out. Here's Blouin. Right, chasing it down, number 15. Lapointe. Into Lapointe. Here's Blouin. Control's gone back to, well, come back to Quebec. No, now it's gone back to BC. Throw in for Quebec. DeYoung throws the ball in. Genois. Lapointe. Back to Moras. Out to Gaspard Fier. Tremblay. Back to Gaspard Fier. Down the left side. Way too far for her teammate, number 6. Dion. Over 2/3 of this game is in the books now. Still 2-0 Quebec. Two first half goals. Nice ball through. Throw in for BC. See if they can make something happen here. Uchaz in. Paul's pushed back in. Quebec takes possession. Outside to Blouin. That rolls off for throw in. Quebec with possession, trying to break out of their end. Throw in Quebec. Time's ticking. BC know what they got to do. They got to get 2 goals to tie. That'll put them in to the big gold medal game tomorrow down to King George V. Tremblay down the right. Torrey off the head. Here's Tremblay again. Strong in that midfield. Gabrielle Lapointe. Beautiful give and go. And Sophie Lapointe into Tremblay. Emily Wilson. Got to get that ball down the field. Well done. Mercier back to Bourassa. Here's Blouin on the run. Here's a shot. Ooh! Number 16 Adres Genois. I bet she would like to have that one back. Put that high over the back of the top of the bar. Tori, foul on the play there. All right, ball's in play. Into penalty area. Tori tries to keep it in, control it. Stop, watch out. Don't go slipping on that concrete or that pavement. Off again for another BC throw. They're desperate here now to get one. Forget the second one. Get the first one first. Goal kick. 66 and a half minutes gone. 2-0 Quebec. At this point, game was over. They go on to the gold. Still time left though for BC. They do have 2 wins prior to this game. They know how to score. Ball's to center. That goes right on through for a throw-in for BC. Well done by BC to keep control. Lots of pressure though. Flicked on. Sachez. Uchaz, I mean. I don't know where I got that at. The captain. BC are back down deep inside the Quebec end of the field. Ball put in the area. See what happens. Here's Dion. Tremblay puts that in. No harm done. Gathered in by Wilson. Drop kick out to center. There's Blouin. Tremblay. Ball's out. BC has possession. Number 11. Melvin. Taking chase there is Uchaz. Kettermo for the throw-in. Substitution coming in for Quebec. Number 10 coming in, number 3 going out. Sorry, number 10 going out, number 3 coming in. Jeepers. So number 10, Joelle Mercier, leaving the game. Strong game from her. Coming in is number 3, Rosalie Dumont. So here comes Dumont. Shows her playing in the center mid position. Foul on the play. Number 15 on Quebec gets the yellow. Daphne Blouin. She was spoken to a couple of times already by the referee, giving a verbal warning, so he didn't really have much more to do there. And then put the haul out the yellow out of the old secret pocket. So doing the honors for the free kick after the ref walks off the 10 yards is number 10, Courtney Shepherd. Here we go, ball's in play. Cleared outside, and there's up top, and that's gone far and wide. We're into the last 18 minutes of regulation time. Still 2-0 for Team Quebec, being represented by the Royal Select Beauport. Played a strong game. BC really hasn't had very, very many chances in this game at all. Quebec has really been stronger on all parts of the game. Here's Dion with the throw in. I'm looking at the numbers of the girls that are on the field for Quebec, and I'm thinking this is number 3, Rosalie Dumont, the one that just came in, substituted in the last couple of minutes. There was a foul on the play, and as her teammate was being knocked off balance, she ran into her, and not sure if she hit her head or. No, it's not number. It's not number 3. Number 16. That's Audrey Genois. She's gingerly walking off the field. Looks like she kind of twisted her neck. That's what they're. That's the way she's holding it. The Quebec coach is most likely going to make a substitution. We'll see now. She'll go off and. Yeah, he's going to make a substitution. Big gain more, so one all hands on deck. So being up 2-0, less than 15 to go regulation time plus whatever added on time. So 16 is going to be stay out of the game. She played a really good game. That being Roxanne Dion, their captain. No, not Roxanne. My apologies. Audrey Genois, 16. I looked that was number 6. Ball stays in play. Santama gets it back to Atherley. There's Torrey. The point. A little bit too much heat on that for her teammate, number 11. Hang on here now. We're going to do a substitution. So again, number 16 is out. Audrey Genois. And coming in is number 13, Gabrielle Valin. Gabrielle Valin, number 13, in the match. .78 minutes gone. 2-0 Quebec. No goals here in the second half. Both of the Quebec goals are in the first. They got to be happy with this situation with less than 12 to go. Ball's gone out again. Careful. This is our soccer pitch. I'm always worried about when the ball rolls off and people are running hard that their cleats are going to slip on the little bit of pavement that's on the edge of the turf. That's the dad in me, I suppose. Good effort there by number 11. Good hustle, Ashley Melvin. Throw in for Quebec. Ball pull over to Gabrielle Lapointe. Quebec down looking for their third of the game. Here's the cross to the top of the penalty area. Less than 10 to go, regulation. Well done by Wilson to keep that into play. She knows every second counts right now. Down 2, less than 10 to go. Let's see what BC has in them. Gaspar Fier back out to the captain. Dion. That's out. Flag is up. Throw in. BC. That'll be a throw in. Oh, foul. Or offsides. The linesman's flag, or sorry, assistant referee. Flag was up, throw in. We got some die-hard fans out here from St. John's. I see the coach of the Felians women's team, the NL2 entry in this competition here, watching this match, knowing that they're going to have to take on one of these teams. Looks like right now it's probably going to be BC for the bronze tomorrow. But you never know. There's still time left, and there's a free kick here just outside the 18. So Mike Oliver, the coach of Felians, doing some reconnaissance, seeing what competition he's up against. He's up. All I can tell him, he's up against whichever team he plays is going to be. They're a good team, well coached, play hard. Here's a slow shot, but that sails over the top. Started low, but drifted high. Still 2-0. Looks like there's going to be another substitution from the Quebec team as I look over at the fourth officials bench. Here's Quebec on the attack. Broken up by BC. Substitution coming out as number 6. Going out as number 6, their captain, Roxanne Dion, and coming in as number 2, Laura Perron-Wojcik. Ball's in the Quebec end of the field. Less than 5 to go in regulation. Thrown in by the latest substitution, number 2. Perron will check. That they'll both these teams now play it out. Dumont with the ball. Another number 3 after her. Atherley still has the ball. Offsides. Ball's back into play. Time is ticking in the last 2 minutes of regulation. I say we're probably going to have at least 4 or 5 minutes added on. Number 13 down there for Quebec. Valant battling it out with 2 players from BC. There's Torrey. Flicked on. Both benches are very vocal over the last 10 minutes, no doubt about it. Like I said, lots on the line here in this game. Quebec needed to win straight out to go to the gold. They were up with 2. Here's Blouin looking to well gathered in there by Wilson. That's number 9. So the captain for BC, Aaron Uchaz, being put in the books with a caution. Fourth official says 4 more minutes of time added on. As we reach the 90-minute mark. Athlete gets it up. Quebec with possession. Valin with the ball. Facette down the right side. Looking for Ansafila point. Looks like this one is definitely going to be a Quebec win. It's going to be tough for this BC team to get through this Quebec D, to get one, let alone two. So the way this settles out here now, being a predictor, looks like, let me find my phone here. So I can give you the lowdown. So right now, tomorrow, for the 7th versus 8th game, or for the 7th, 8th placing, it's going to be Newfoundland Labrador Holy Cross versus Manitoba. For the 5th and 6th place game, it's going to be Ontario and Nova Scotia, which is going to be here at 9:30 local time. We'll be streaming that live via Sports Canada TV. And the bronze medal game is going to be Newfoundland Labrador, the second entry, Felians, taking on British Columbia. And it's going to be, the gold medal game is going to be Alberta versus Quebec. So some great games tomorrow. 4 great games. Hope you come out and watch them. If not, watch them here on live stream via Sports Canada TV, as they bring you live action from the Toyota National Championships, all part of the Challenge Trophy and Jubilee Trophy. National partners are Toyota, Powerade, Tech, and the Government of Canada. Well, not much time left here now. I think the writing's on the wall, how this is all going to spin out the more. So Quebec is going to take on Alberta for the gold, and British Columbia is going to take on Newfoundland Labrador, the Felians team, for bronze. And there you go. Very well played game by both teams. Quebec came out on top 2-0, both goals in the first half. So Quebec is off to the gold. BC is off to the bronze. Hope you enjoyed this live streaming, as we enjoyed bringing it to you. This is all being done to present the Toyota National Championships. Sports Canada TV is bringing you these Toyota National Championships by live streaming. So we'll be back here tomorrow. Our first game is going to be 9:30. It's going to be a women's game. It's going to be Jubilee Trophy, and it's going to be for 5th and 6th place, and it's going to be between Ontario and Nova Scotia. So I hope you join us then. You have yourselves a great Saturday evening. Happy Thanksgiving. Over and out from now.